Hello, everyone. No, I didn't get the cup of tea. Guys, I was in Kalmar in the Little Lands last night, and that's pretty damn far away, and had a show. So I came home very late. So I just came home actually and managed to run to the shower, and I still haven't had food yet. So I'm a bit tired. But I don't know why this camera is not willing to work with me today. And I'm gonna say it now. I don't ever want to hear about these gremlins again. Just saying it. There is not any gremlins, and I don't like you guys saying it. I'm sorry, but it's just very annoying when you're very, very stressed and you come home from a very long ride and a lot of work, and there's just tons of comments about gremlins. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Please don't write gremlins in my chat anymore. Just so you know. I'm sorry. That's it. Now I don't need to say it anymore. Now I'm happy. Good. Cheers. And I have my tea. I have my cup is here. The Valhalla Java. Uh, and I didn't forget the cup. So, no IKEA today. And, okay, I'm gonna check the number. It's number 3. Mug number 3. You know. Uh, I could eat something when chatting. I was actually thinking of doing some kind of, you know, cooking at the same time as I was streaming tonight. But, man, I haven't even been able to get anything ready for it. I thought I would be home a bit earlier, and then I was gonna edit a little bit of a video. And sadly, when we tour right now, we're touring with a van. And I just get dizzy when working in the van somehow because it's too small. You don't have any space because we are just in the small, it's just a 3-seater in the front, and it's very tight. And while sitting there, I try to do a few things on the computer, but I'm just getting dizzy and I just can't do it. I don't feel, like road sick or anything. It's just that after a while you just get dizzy and like, oh, where am I? So it's yeah, I will eat afterwards. It's fine. I had what we say in Sweden, en stödkorv earlier. A stead hot dog. And I see there is some people here. It's a lot of people, and I saw none other than the guitar player himself. Tommy Johansson is here. Which I also realized when posting on Instagram the other day that your name was spelled wrong in the post. It was with 2 N's and not 2 S. And it actually still is, because now I realized I forgot to change it. Support hot dog, yes. A support hot dog. It could be a support hot dog. The tour is kind of long. It's to Easter, so the tour ends on the. It's every weekend until the 14th of April, and we stop in. The last stop is in Örebro. I didn't see that they post. I actually know why it said Tommy like that, because it's a mistake from another place. I don't understand what's going on here. It's not. I have to put this on, I think. I think I need to be in the disturb mode. There's too many. There is too many. Too many messages coming in at the same time. I think it is. And it kind of goes out of the camera mode and it goes out to something else. I put the do not disturb on. Yes, it's only in the weekends, but then I work with other things on the week. So it's I try to take Mondays off, but usually if something goes wrong on the tour, Mondays is the day to fix it, because then everybody, remember what happens. So if, now it hasn't been anything that's actually gone wrong, more than there was a bit of miscalculation in how much weight we have in the truck. So that has been the only problem. So Mondays, yeah. And actually when you work very, very long days, when I work like a weekend like this, the other days are like 15 hours and then we travel 1-2 days. It's just that then on the Monday you can't really relax because you're still like going in that kind of 15-hour workday mood. So Tuesday is the day when you start to relax, and then you need to start working to sort out merchandise, tours, everything else. And now I'm organizing. Now I'm trying to organize, because I can't even be in my own studio at the moment because it's just such a mess. And I moved everything to the other warehouse, and now I'm gonna move some things back, so I don't always need to go to the warehouse, and so it's a lot of organizing I'm gonna do. Is the tickets misspelled for the Danish show? Gimle must be the Danish show, or where is it? Where is Gimle? Sweden is on the 9th of November and 8th, I think. And yeah, it was 6 maybe. You always work long days when it's audio tech stuff, because you need to travel from one venue to another, and then you need to set up the show, you need to do the show, you need to do the sound checks before the show, and then you need to tear it down, and then you need to go to, usually we go to a bar, because every day it's like you are a bit up in the air. So before going to sleep, it's kind of nice to just grab a beer and talk to each other and say, how did the day actually go? So we always have like a little chat and just, say, hey, did you see my lightning show today? It was kind of cool. Or I could say, actually, how was the sound today? I think I didn't make the vocals sound good enough. Or we talk through a few things like this, just for fun. It's also very nice to just talk to somebody of what I have done and what they have done, just to think about it yourself. And also we think about tweaking how to set everything up to get it faster. And this tour is very tricky with this kind of odd wall we have in the background. I'm going to show you very, very soon. I have made a little video of this stage. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool. It's cool. Jim, I can answer you on that. I don't know Viking Reacts, who it is. We're gonna do this. We're gonna react to some reaction videos soon. I just need to go to the storage place and remember to have the interface to send the audio back and through, so you guys also hear the music that I hear. But you know, that is because the bass players are always the coolest. Do you know why I started playing bass? So I was actually playing guitar when I was very young. I still do play some guitar, but I was very young and I was like, okay, I saw Lemmy, you know, in Motorhead, and I was like, hello, that is the coolest guy on earth. I need to play bass like him because, you know, the bass player is the coolest. And then you have Steve Harris. You see? Oh, did we make it to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube? That is awesome. Thank you everybody for following Majestic. It's super cool. I need to push this tea bag a little bit so there is some more taste. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take it out. Yes. I'm gonna take the bag out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ow! It was also hot. Hello there, Marre. Nice to see you in the chat. Here we go. You see? No tea bag in my mug. And Rickard, you know, no, drummers are not the coolest. They might be the second coolest. And then there's always this kind of guitar people hanging around thinking they are the coolest, but they are just hanging around being a bit annoying and things like this. Okay. So this week I am this coming week I'm actually gonna go on a show myself. It's been a while since I went to a show personally, just to watch, and I'm actually very excited for it. Well, I was at the Accept show in November, and I haven't been to a show myself since November, more than seeing Dominum from the merch stands. So it's gonna be pretty cool to go and watch this artist called Heilung. I don't know if you guys know Heilung. I have seen Heilung once before as a guest with Vardruna. And it's kind of a unique, kind of a unique show. It's a bit different. They did a really cool live appearance at Red Rocks, and I saw they're gonna end the tour now at Dalhalla. But it's some kind of middle, I don't know, very old music. It's not Viking style music. It's like maybe more middle age, Iron Age style Nordic music with a lot of sub. And I'm very excited because it's also fun to see things as an audio tech and to hear now when I'm on tour and to hear what other people are doing. So I just kind of see if I'm doing, find some interesting ways to change what I'm doing. And also Heilung is pretty damn cool music. Very cool music. Very interesting to see. Tommy, if you want to be cool for real for once, if you want to be cool for real, you should pick up the bass. Åsa, I don't know I think I played one uh, on Spotify. Yes. And also singing and playing guitar is pretty damn cool. Like James Hetfield. I agree. That's very cool. Just playing guitar is less cool. Yes, it's supposed to be a relaxing atmosphere and spirit in this Halen show. So I don't know what it's all about. It looks like it's gonna be trees and a lot of smoke. No, it's the show I'm going to is not in Dalhalla. I'm going to Oslo, but their last show on this tour is going to be in Dalhalla. Mare, I also gonna do some more. Maybe I don't know if it's gonna be Metallica bass riffs, but I'm gonna do some more bass stuff soon. I actually still need to pick up the bass from the bag from the 70K cruise because I haven't been able to even touch the bass for 1.5 months almost now. So it's yeah, I will. I brought them home, so maybe I will pick it up tomorrow or Tuesday or next week, because then I'm going to Oslo, and then I'm going on the road again. But Halen is gonna be cool. So, also, did anybody watch the Swedish Melodifestivalen, the Eurovision Song Contest Swedish part, and saw the winner Bara Bada Bastu? And if somebody saw that, I need to ask: did the right song win, or did it was should there have been another song that should have won the melodic festival in Sweden, the Mello? I want to know. It's funny thing because I usually don't really watch this Eurovision stuff, but this year I actually watched it a little bit because I thought there was some kind of interesting performances. Tommy, you are right. The right song won for sure. I find it really interesting to see all the complaints about all the other artists and kind of music business people, and then it's so cool that there has been rumors that the whole Melody Festival and it's a big setup and everything, and then the power of the people came in and like, this is the best song, screw you, and that's fucking awesome. And does anybody know if Feuerschwanz won the German version? Will they be representing Germany in Eurovision or not? Because I thought they won, but then I've seen many clips of somebody else that's gonna represent Germany. So did Feuerschwanz win or not? Anybody knows? Okay, okay. I thought they won, but I see. I think the first one song reminds me a lot of one of Dominum's songs, and I know they share some songwriters sometimes. So did Moldova pull out? All right. It's funny that you talk about the light effects, because I think it's so sad when I know that some of these performances in Mello are just a bit stupid. They look very, very cool on TV, but when you are there watching it, it doesn't look cool at all. Like the one with Mons this year, when he was standing in this box, or where everything happened, all the lights and the whole show. And no one in the arena almost saw him, which is kind of sad, I think. I know it was the same with Loreen, I think, a few years ago, because she was under a box and the cameras were filming, and she was like lying on the floor and watching into this box, or had this box over her or something. So nobody actually saw her either in the whole performance. But anyway, let's go back to the Eddie Meduza tour now and speak about some real music. I'm gonna show you a little clip I did yesterday in Kalmar, in the Little Lands, and well, this is how the stage looks. And yes, there is a fridge on stage with very nice stickers. If you know Swedish, they're more funny. Today we are in Kalmar, and it has been a very nice weekend so far. Yesterday was in Växjö, and it was sold out. And then after the show yesterday, we went to Bullet Bar. You know, the old Swedish hard rock heavy metal band called Bullet. They have their own bar in Växjö, as they are from Växjö. Well, you know, on some tours you bring 10 guitars. Some tours you bring some extra in-ear systems. Some tours you need maybe plexi for the drums so it doesn't make that much noise, and you bring a lot of different stuff, maybe a wardrobe with clothes and stuff. But on this tour we bring a fridge, and it looks like this. Very, very nice. It has a bunch of very nice stickers on it, Eddie Meduza style stickers, and you can open this fridge, and inside here we have a bit of drinks and things like this. But the funny thing is that you can also do this. You can close the fridge, and then we can go behind the fridge like this, and we can see through. So basically what we can do is that we can walk through the fridge. Feel the epicness entrance on stage through the fridge. But of course we have a lot of cables as well. So today I have redone our big cable that's going to the front of the stage, because they gave me white tape from the beginning. So I said, well, I cannot use this white tape because the cables looks like Swedish viper snakes. I managed to do one today, but this looks like a viper snake in Sweden on stage, so it's not very nice. So I redid this one today, and it's all black. You can't see it anymore. And it goes to wedges, mics, more wedges and mics. Goes all the way around behind the fridge. It goes all the way back to the brain. Here you have the brain, lots of cables, and this main front cable goes out here. We have two other cables coming here, one that is still a viper snake. We also bring this kind of old school Swedish wood fence that was in the Folkpark, the people parks back in the day. So we have this arrangement with the lights, and then we have more of those lights in the top. Then I have another box. This is just a splitter box. So here we have the drums and things that are around this area, like the bass amp and this wedge and things like this. So the viper snake right there is going all the way to the other side of the drum riser, and then it stops here, and then you connect it with this little box. You connect it to another viper snake that goes around the guitar amps and guitars to the front there. We have three main lines, we can say, with all the cables taped together, so it goes quick to take it up and down, of course. So you just pull these three out, and then you basically just connect into each microphone, because all the cables are plugged in already or taped together where it should be in these lines. Another idea I had on this tour was to figure out an easy way to know what to plug in and what to not plug in, to know what is going to be stuck in the box. So all these cables here with pink or red, it's pink actually, tape, they are supposed to stay, so you'd never pull them out. And all the ones with green tape you pull out. So when we're taking it down and somebody asks, can I help you? I can say, yes, you can go unplug all the cables with green tape. There you have it, the Meduza Shåw stage. And here we have Gustav working his, I don't know what he's actually doing, he doesn't know himself.
I'm the pro.
You're the light monkey, right?
I'm the light king.
The light monkey.
Light king.
There is only light monkey and sound kings.
No, sound pig, it's called.
No.
Yes.
So it's a light monkey and he just hits some of these buttons when he feels for it and then it's all good. Right?
No.
Whoever could do it.
No one, except me.
Okay. Well, the stage looks pretty nice. But can you turn on the Folk Park?
Oh yes.
Lightning. Ooh, there we go. Oh yes. That was the Folk Park, the people park in Sweden. Of course I connect everything, Rickard. I make the system. Yes, it goes pretty quick. There's not that many cables to connect anymore. The first day is where it takes a lot of time. And you need to plan everything. And, well, there is a little bit of pre-planning. But most planning happened on the first day on this tour when actually connecting. Because, well, you know, you don't really know exactly how it's going to be. How many cables do you need? How long is it actually going to be? This wall, you know, how long is the wall? Well, we knew it was like it's 7 meters, I think. So we know that we need to have cables longer than 7 meters. But then I figured out I could have the box behind the wall, so I didn't need to like have cables around it, so I could just pull it under. But it's not that many cables. As I said, they are all taped together like a big cable. So you just roll this big cable out, and then you lose all the connectors. So you're gonna see like, oh, there did the base monitor fall out. Okay, so the base monitor should be here. Then you just plug it in. After some planning, it goes very quick. But it still takes a lot of time to tear that wall down. I figured out the new ways that we're gonna try on Friday. And on Friday we are in Troll Heat in Trollhättan. So maybe I will see if Joel is around and see if he comes by and says hello. Yes, all the signals are, Edward, all the signals are analog. The only thing that is kind of digital is that the multi-cable. Before you had all these super big multi-cables to send from the stage to the front of house. You sent one really big cable with, 50 signal cables in. You don't do that anymore. You send that through network. So you have all analog cables for microphones and all this stuff, but the actual audio goes through digital network. So the box at the drum riser, between that one and the main box, there is one digital cable sending the audio back and forth between those. And snakes, I had many snakes when I was younger, and I saw that Yvonne, I think, saw a viper snake yesterday, which is very, very early. This is dangerous in Sweden that we have this heat already, I think. Oops, I was writing the wrong thing. But I thought the cable looked like a viper snake. And it was very annoying on the first part of the tour, and I realized when I came to the first show that, whoa, we only have white tape. That is not gonna look nice when you do these big ones. So then I called to the company and said, hello there, why is there only white tape here? This doesn't look nice. And they said, we only have white tape because we did a miss. We did a little miss when ordering tape, so we have hundreds of white tape rolls. But then they bought me some black tape, and now I could make them look very nice on stage, so you don't see the cables. So, but it took a lot of time. Actually, to redo the whole long line that I did there took over 1 hour yesterday. To like cut all of the tape up and then replace it with black, and then we also added a couple of cables, so we didn't need to, because we added something afterwards that didn't go into this line from the first shows. So next week I'm gonna take another one and do, that part. Yeah, it becomes a lot of cables, it does. Thank you Jim for framtida stödkurvor. Some hot jalapeno stödkurvs at Preem. And Lenka, what kind of snake did you have for 17 years? We had, I think they were called, are they called, no, not the rattlesnake. Råttsnook. What is a snook in English? I had a råttsnook and what we call majsorm. I had a bunch of those when I was younger. No, you will not find stödkorvar in the dictionary. It's just support hot dogs. Yeah. When you are on the road, you need to eat support hot dogs when you are filling up the gas in the car because you don't have time to eat. Oh, I like this tea. But there is a few more things happening this week. So we have the Halen concert. I have the Halen concert on Wednesday. Then I think on Sunday it is the first race of the year of Formula 1. So I need to watch that, and it's going to be very interesting to see Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari. Now I need to just go grab the door because Geezer is very pissed off of not coming in. Hello? Jaha. Ska du vara med? Ja. Du kanske syns på streamen här, vet du. Ja, det kan vara fint. Ja, du får sätta... Titta. Det vet du. Var det kallt ut? It's not that cold. It's not that cold. Mirta, the snake wasn't red. The snake I had was yellow and black. Jim, you are right. It could be a nose snake. I had a rat nose snake. A yellow and black rat nose snake. I'm sure if you Google rat nose snake, you will not you will not find the right one, but I think it is from China. Striper snake. Can striper be a snook? We actually raised corn snakes when I was young. Um, yeah, I watched Formula One. I don't know if a lot of people knows that, but I have watched Formula One for 25 years actually. I think it is now. No, yeah, it is 25 years. I remember when my favorite Kimi Räikkönen did his first appearance in Formula One, and I was cheering for him for many many years, or through his whole career. Now it's sad that he's not there, uh, but and now I'm mostly looking forward to see Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari. Yes, I remember watching Mika Häkkinen winning the world championship as well in 1999, I think it was. Maybe 98 as well. Oh, then I watched it more than 25 years. I'm going almost into the 30 year. But I had a few years, maybe around 2009, 2010, 2011, that I didn't really watch a lot of Formula One. But then I came back to it. And especially when Kimi came back to Ferrari. No, when Kimi made a comeback, that was 2012 with Lotus. That was the year when I started watching it again. And Doris Mika Häkkinen won twice, 2 years in a row, I think. 98 and 99, I think it was. Then 2000 was the start of the Michael Schumacher Ferrari era. Dominance era. What are you saying, Pauline? Did you actually go with them? Did you walk with them, or in a car, or were you just there, or? Lots of tire talking also. Yeah, I watch usually the qualify session. I watch the race. If I have time, or if I actually work with something, I will just put on the time challenge. The practice sessions on my iPad, because I think it's fun to know what's going on. Edward, yes, I didn't watch a lot of Seb Vettel. I remember when he started, and I didn't really like him. So he was maybe one of the reasons, one when he was like dominating too much. I didn't watch it a lot because I didn't like it. But he was still winning in 2012, because he was winning 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. And Kimi came back at 2012. So I saw his last 2 years, and then somehow I changed my uh, perception about him, and I actually really like Sebastian Vettel now, and I really enjoyed him in Ferrari with Kimi, uh, and he became maybe one of my favorite Formula One drivers of all time. Maybe a bit the same with Lewis Hamilton. I didn't really like him for a few years, for many years, and then I just realized like how good he is, and how cool guy he is, and all his ideas about everything else, and yeah, he was a lot more sympathetic, and he was actually like the coolest guy on the grid. Sebastian Vettel did all this crazy stuff. I remember watching him. He was like cleaning the Formula One track afterwards because he thought it was fun. So Pauline, you actually, so you met Michael Schumacher, Pauline. Yeah, MotoGP I don't watch, and I don't watch that much IndyCar and kart. I think well, it's fun that there is some Swedish drivers in the IndyCar, but no, I don't watch it that much. I never saw Ronnie Peterson, but of course I know who he is, who he was. Geezer, what's going on? And Susie lives near the Red Bull Ring. I have never been to one race for real in live, and I really want to go to one of them. I have tried for a few years, but there is always some show coming up in the races there is close by, so I always have to miss it. But I was very close to stay in Mexico City in the fall after the Ethereum Tour, because the weekend after the last show was the Formula One lap in the Formula One race in Mexico City. So uh, I was almost gonna stay there, but then I thought, what am I gonna do in Mexico City for 1 week when I've been away for 10 weeks? So I didn't do it. That's so cool, Pauline, that you met all these people, all the Formula One drivers. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Can't believe. Can't believe it. There's somebody who met Michael Schumacher in my chat. That's amazing. What do you think, Geezer? Whoo! So, Geezer, are you also hungry now, or not? Yeah, very, very sad what happened to Michael Schumacher. I think it's such a weird story that he has been doing all these Formula One races. He has been in accidents and all this stuff, and well, maybe not even, you know, he just like there was nothing, and then he goes on this skiing trip and just basically standing on his skis, standing still, and falls, and this accident happened. I hope that we still will be able to see him one day, uh, but I don't think uh, we will. I talk a lot with my cats. You know, you need to talk with the cats. They decide what you're gonna do. So I talk a lot with them. Amazing to see so many Formula One, or that you guys know so much about Formula One. And Kent has also met Ronnie Peterson. Awesome. Yeah, these are, the cats are, yeah, they are doing the business, they are running the business. The geezer here is usually in my knee all the time when I'm working, so this is my assistant, maybe. and Thunderbolt Dragon. I did go a lot to Valsarna Speedway. A lot, actually. I went to all their home meetings between 98 and 2006-7. Then I think they did fall out of the Elitserien, of the highest league. Then I've been to a few meetings. I try to catch one meeting, one game a year, one race a year. But I don't know. But I really like Speedway. And Valsarna, I was there when they took the first SM Guld with Tony Rickardsson and things like this. Actually, my grandfather was one of the founding drivers of Valsarna Speedway. He wasn't the first one. There was a couple of others that started the club, but he was one of the first drivers that joined. And the one who started Valsarna Speedway, his garage is actually next to the Majestica rehearsal place. He's usually there working with his cars, and he was even there working on his car when we were recording A Story in the Night. He was in the same hall when we were setting everything up, and he helped me with my car the other day as well. Yes, I'm actually also gonna go and eat, guys. I need to eat now. Me and Geezer here, we're gonna go get some food, and then I'm gonna take it a little bit easy for tonight and get back doing some nice work and try to get my bases out of the case tomorrow. So, well, thank you everybody for watching tonight, and next week is the same time at the same place and right here. And then we don't know. So thank you everybody, and have a good night, have a good week. Don't miss Tommy's new video on Friday. Now Geezer is trying to push down the camera as well, so it's mayhem in here. And remember the dooming tiers you can become a member of here on my channel. And, well, cheers, goodbye. Thank you, guys.